Rico namora pobre.
Synthwave Hop is a difficult first-person platformer created and published by RockSolid Studios. Synthwave Hop was released April 16, 2021. And before I go any further, I just would like to thank the devs for sending me a key so I can play this game. So thanks. Is there a story to Synthwave Hop? Well, I'm glad you asked. No. Moving on. Now for the controls, Synthwave Hop is all about movement. For the basic controls, you can run and jump, but you also have abilities. You can slow down time for a brief moment, and later you can do a short dash. However, there is a point system in the game, and you get 100 points if you manage to not use your abilities. Lastly, you have to keep moving or you'll die. Honestly, this is not really an issue. If you really need to wait for a safe cycle, all you have to do is tap left and right to achieve immortality. My first impression of Synthwave Hop was, well, fine, I guess. But when I watched the trailer, I thought, where was a synth wave? The trailer uses rock. So that confused me. And hearing the next track in the game, it was actually synthwave. So why didn't they just use that? And the gameplay itself, well, it works. Good job. So what's Synthwave Hop's major selling point? Is it the fact that it works? Well, yeah, it works pretty well. The game has simple but great movements. There wasn't a moment in the game where I felt like the movement was jank. And at no point in time did I feel like it was the game's fault for my death. And in fact, I enjoyed the movement. As a side effect of me enjoying the gameplay so much, I stayed a little while longer after I completed the game. However, that's something I have a love-hate relationship with. The game only has 20 levels, and the developer advertises this. While I did say I stayed a while longer replaying some of the levels, the earlier levels to be more exact, I mostly did this because there were only 20 levels. After completing the 20th level, I legitimately thought, wait, what, that was it? I'm not sure how many could be made, but I do know that more than 20 could have been made. I felt like the game could have explored more ways to build more interesting levels. Now for something I think needs a lot more work, the menus and UI. Let's start with the menus. From the startup to the level completion menu, I believe things can not only look cleaner, but also in the completion and the death screens case, they look like they're under construction. It would look much better if you created a synthwave themed menu for both of them. And I mean, you already have the font in the logo, so I'm sure you could come up with something a lot better than this. And now for the UI. I believe the UI for when you're in-game can improve too. I think making the meter for the time slowing ability and putting the dash meter closer to the field of view for the player would make it a lot better. Because as it stands now, this too looks under construction. So yeah, as a whole, the game works, just the menus and UI needs a facelift. And with that said, so you want to play Synthwave Hop? Ultimately, that choice is yours, but if you are interested, the game is $5.99 on Steam. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching this video. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. It would mean a lot if you did. And if you want updates on what I'm going to do next, please follow me on Twitter.